Hello everyone, Angela from the Chaotic Life of a Planner here. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been around for a little while. So today's Friday. You can tell by all of this paraphernalia on my desk right here that it is cash envelope stuffing day. So I have a stack of 20s here, which means that I am probably going to try to not use my cash tray just because it takes up too much room, and I don't really have anything to compartmentalize in the cash tray anyways, since I only have 20s. Alright, so I have my 100 envelope challenge box, I have my calculator, I have my wallet and my binders, I have my A5 agenda which has all of my budget information in it, I have my change jar, I have my friction ball .05 pen. I just recently switched to the friction pen for my budgeting, and oh my gosh, you guys, why did I not do it a long time ago? It is amazing. I've decided I'm just going to put my change in the change jar until the end of the month, and then I will switch it over to my piggy bank. So that is how I am doing that right now. So let's count our cash and see what we're stuffing today. So I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. So I have 280. I am going to need to do a little bit of a switcheroo with some of my envelopes, but I think that is going to be fine. So let me show you what my budget pages look like in the agenda right now. I am absolutely loving this book. I'm still working on putting it together. It's not completely done yet. I did work on, I made a couple of dividers. I don't love the label tape that I used, but it's all I have, so I need to get some clear, and I will do that, eventually. So here is my overall monthly view. Then I'm still working on this page. I want to make some new stickers to make the categories work for me. I just haven't done it yet. This was last week's tracking. This is this week's tracking, and I will go ahead and finish labeling with my highlighters. But I just want to tell you guys, this is the first time I think ever, and I'm so excited about this, that the balance on my tracker matches my bank balance. So exciting. This was something new that I did this week. So this is this week's tracker. And then this is this week's paycheck budget. So I have income, and then I have fixed expenses, other expenses, and then on the back I have what I'm stuffing for cash envelopes. And then this is this week's tracker, which started today. So I'm really excited about this. I think that this is going to work really well. I will have to add another cash envelope sheet to this week, just because, well, not necessarily to this week, but to this paycheck budget section. So it will actually go over here because we don't get paid again until the 27th. But you guys know I do stuff my envelopes weekly, so I'll be stuffing cash envelopes hopefully again next week. Now, I have told you guys this was a small paycheck for us, and it was. It was small, way smaller than normal. However, it was more than I thought it was going to be, so I was so excited when I got up yesterday, and I was like, yes, I actually have money to stuff my cash envelopes. Now, not as much as a normal cash stuffing would be, but definitely enough to stuff some envelopes and do some of my savings challenges. So we'll see what next week looks like, but I am pretty excited. So here is my change for the week. I'm going to just put it in this jar, and then at the end of the month I will add this to my pig. So let me set that aside. The other thing that I have in my wallet are my receipts. I will scan these into Fetch Rewards. If you don't have Fetch, I would love it if you would sign up using my code. I will go ahead and put that on the screen for you, and it will give you 2,000 points, which is the equivalent to $2, and then it will give me 2,000 points as well. So that is exciting, and then you get to cash it in for, you know, gift cards and all that type of thing. All right, so let's see what we still have in the cash wallet. This is my Moterm. I absolutely have been loving this. It's been working really well. All right, in groceries, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys know I do the dollar savings challenge, so I'm just going to set these aside to add to that. And in groceries, so I'm going to say we have nothing left over is pretty much what I'm going to do. We are adding $120 to groceries, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So my balance is 120. Ideally, I would stuff 200 in groceries, like that is going to be my normal amount, but this works. If I have to make it work, I can make it work. All right, in kids, we have, let's see, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And I think I'm going to see if I have enough to add 20. So we had 30. We added 20, and that will be 50. But if we get to the end and I'm a little bit short, I can pull it from the kids' envelope right here. And I'm also not going to pull the ones out because I'm trying to build this up a little bit. This is my fun envelope, which you guys, I'm going to tell you. I was so scared that I wasn't going to have any money to, actually I should say nervous. I was so nervous that I wasn't going to have money to stuff my envelopes this week that I didn't spend like hardly any of my money except for groceries. So all my fun money that I had last week is still here because I was like, nuh-uh, I'm not going to spend that because if I had to make it last for 2 more weeks, I wanted to be able to do that. So 45. We're adding 20 to this envelope this week for a total of 65. And I do think that I'm going to be $5 short because I couldn't get any 5s, obviously, from the ATM. So we'll see. I may end up having to take that 5. I'm not adding anything to coffee because I still have $10 in here. So that will be fine. So I had $10 left over, didn't add anything, and I still have 10. I am adding $50 to gas, but gas is a cashless envelope for me. So I just use this little tracker right here, and I did have $57.20 left from a previous stuffing. So that gives me a total of $107.20 for gas. All right, and then I did add some to mine, but I just put it in my checking account. And the reason why I just put this 0 here is because I don't have a tracker yet for that, so I can change that later. All right, that is the end of this. Now we are on to my Black Stars binder. So let's start with household. I still have to fold this over to flatten it out. I'm hoping with usage it will flatten, but it hasn't yet. Let's see what happens if I do it like that. Okay, in household, I have 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to leave these ones in here just to roll them over, and I'm adding 10. So I'm going to put in a 20 and take out a 10. So I have 23 in household. We had to use household for something this week. I can't remember what it was, but this is my pet envelope. I add 20 to my pet envelope because I need to get dog food. Probably, I don't know if I'll need dog food this week, but definitely next week. So I had 10, I added 20. That gives me 30. I still need to make some labels for some of my envelopes. This is beauty, which I'm not adding anything to this week. I have 25, 30. I have $30 in there, which is enough. I am going to take Lucas to get a haircut today. We are not adding anything to clothing, and I have $20 in there. Eventually, I want to start adding to this every week. It's just not going to happen this week. All right, so for travel, I'm adding 10, and I have 2 5s in here, so I'm going to, so I had 30, so I'm taking a 20 and then putting these up here. So I have 30, I added 10, that gives me 40 in travel. Not doing holidays yet. This one is vehicle maintenance, and I have 30 in here. I'm going to add 10 to give me 40, so I will take a 20 and put those 5s up there. So there's my 40. This is vehicle tags. Oops. Sometimes it's hard to tell if the envelope is open or closed. And I have 30 in here. And I'm adding 10, so I'm going to take a 20 and then put the 5s up there to give me 40. And then I think that is it for this binder. I do have some extra envelopes that I want to start stuffing, but that will probably not be until next payday. So there is my sinking funds binder. Set that aside. And now we are on to my savings challenges. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch my last video, but this is my 100 envelope challenge box, and you definitely need to go give that a look if you are interested in this sort of thing, because I am doing a giveaway for one of these boxes that I will make for you, and so far I only have one person who's entered, so definitely go ahead and watch the 100 envelope challenge box so that you can enter my giveaway. So it seems like I have too much money here. Let me see. Nope, I'm actually fine. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do this. So I have the 50 envelope challenge, which I am going to only contribute one. Let's see, I'm trying to find, there we go. I'm only going to do one envelope this week. A lot of times I like to do 2, but I just don't have the cash this week. So let's do 10 for this one. So this tracker, oh, that's not the right blue. Oh well, it is all good. Doesn't matter. This tracker is from Jordan Budgets, and at the end of this challenge, you'll have $1,275. So I'm pretty much just trying to finish this as fast as I can. So here's my $10 I'm adding, and let's count and see what we have in here. So we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So we are up to 90. So hopefully next week we will be over 100, which is exciting. Now I have the dollar challenge, and I am adding this tracker right here is from Reynolds Budgets. So I went ahead and added all of the ones that I have in here, and I'm up to $30. And today I'm adding 5. So I don't color these pigs, I just mark them off like that. But you guys, this is going to add up pretty quickly, I'm sure of it. I'm going to have to take the dollars out at the end of the month. I'll just take out what I have in this envelope and stick them in a jar because it does get pretty thick. Now we are on to my $5 challenge, so we will do one $5 bill here. Then I will mark off another one. This one is from Reynolds Budgets as well. Now I have my Christmas sinking fund, and I've been adding $20 a week to that, so I am still going to do that. So I have 20, 40, 60. Eventually I need to get up to $40 a week, but I just can't do that right yet. So I have 60 in my Christmas sinking fund. And then each one of these I'm treating as $20, and there are 50, so at the end I'll have 1,000, and I'm going to have to do it more than once. So hopefully once I can start putting $40 a week in here, this will move a lot quicker. This is Lucas's savings, and we are going to do $5 for him. I forgot to fill this out. So in Christmas I had 40, I added 20, so I have 60, and Lucas has 20, 25, 30, 32, and I'm adding 5, so now he is up to 37, so 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, yes. Once we get up to a certain amount, we will put his cash in some kind of account. I know a lot of people do 529s, but I need to look into that a little bit because I'm not entirely sure like what will happen with that money if he decides that he doesn't want to go to college. So I just want to make sure he'll still have his money accessible to him. So this leaves me with $20 left for my 100 envelope box. Now I have 5s, 10s, 15s, and 25s in this box. And I have some 50s and some 100s as well. So obviously I only have $20 right here. So I am just going to stuff this envelope right here in the front because I know it's a 10. I'm so excited to be starting this box. Like I feel like one of the cool kids now. And then I'll probably just go ahead and do this 10 right here since I still have $10 left. So I got to fill 2 envelopes this week, which is kind of my goal. I don't want this to take all year to finish. Some weeks I'm hoping that I can fill more so that I can finish this in less than a year, but my goal is to always at least fill 2 envelopes if I can. Now, if we have something crazy happen and I can't, then it's not the end of the world. And that is why I put some $5 envelopes in here as well, because I figure most weeks I could at least do a 5 and that would be fine. So yeah, so I'm really excited to be starting this. I was telling my husband about it and I said, you know, he said, I think this will be the most that you've ever saved. And he's not wrong because I am not a good saver. He is the saver in the family. So for me to save this much money is pretty significant. All right, so let's add these up and see what we had left over. $377.20. I had wanted to put $40 in my savings challenge, but yeah, we were just a little bit short because of what we could get from the ATM. So this is just how it worked out, and it's fine. $295, which doesn't make sense because, okay, we're going to go with it. Oh, I know why, because I had my 50, which is cashless. So my balance of what I have in my envelopes right now, I'm going to go ahead and just add in my cashless envelope because it's still money that I have. $672.20. So this is pretty exciting to see this number growing. I'm going to look and see what it was last week. So last week it was $519, and even though we have spent some money, this week it is $672.20. So that is really exciting to me. I am stoked to see that number grow, and I can't wait to see even like 2 or 3 months from now, like where we're at with all of our envelopes and savings challenges and whatnot. I think it's going to be increasing rather quickly, and that is very rewarding. So again, if you haven't went to enter my giveaway, go do that. Like, I don't know who wouldn't want this adorable box, but like I said, only one person has entered so far. So thank you so much for joining me as I stuff my cash envelopes today. I do this every Friday, so if you like this sort of thing, please do hit that red subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around and be a part of my journey. If at any point you liked anything that you saw in this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what part of the country you're watching from or what country you're watching from. I would love to know, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.